I want to start a series in which I'll talk about folklore in media, and one of the first projects I wanted to discuss is indie video game called Pilgrims, which was released by Amanita Design in 2019. It's a point-and-click adventure game, which is pretty short, because you can finish it in like an hour or two on your first playthrough, but there's added value in replayability, because you can solve puzzles in different ways and get new achievements for it. Your goal in this game is that your character wants this ferryman to take him down the river, but he won't do it until you find his favorite bird, and thus your journey begins. What I love the most about the game is the atmosphere and art style. This game is a beautiful tribute to Czech fairy tales. The whole game is taking place in a fairy tale kingdom, and there's a majority of characters you can see in our fairy tales. You have to get through a bandit, help an old lady in need, outsmart a witch, you help Czech deliver a corrupt priest to hell, you can meet vodník, you have to help a king and princess by slaying a dragon, although it doesn't go as you would expect in the end. Interesting thing is that you start playing as this wayfarer character, but as you continue on your journey, you meet new characters, and as you solve their puzzles, they join you on your journey for a bit, and you can then play as them. And because they have different abilities, they are useful in different situations, so you can use them to solve puzzles that your main character is unable to solve. The art style is quirky but charming. It has this ink and watercolor hand-drawn look, so it's like illustrations from a children's book, and it's actually reminiscent of some Czech fairy tales like Finfarum Jana Vericha, for example. I also love the soundtrack, which has this positive and peaceful vibe, and it even uses some instruments that can also be heard in our folk music, like cymbalum, for example. Another thing I like is that the characters in the game actually speak Czech, although the lines are very simple and they really mumble sometimes and intentionally don't articulate well, so it's this cartoonish way of speaking, which sounds pretty funny, but anyone who understands Czech will recognize what they are saying. I also like the inclusion of Czech alcoholism and beer culture. That's pretty funny.
No? Jo.
Although it's very short, the game is awesome. It has a really beautiful atmosphere and overall just a feel-good vibe. If you want to support indie developers from Amanita Design, you can buy the game on Steam for $7 at the time of recording this video, and I've heard it's also on Apple Arcade. This video is not sponsored or anything, I just really like the game. If you like this video, let me know in the comments, because I would love to turn this into video series where I'll talk about movies, TV shows, video games, books and other media which contain something regarding folklore and fairy tales and stuff like that. See you in another video.